In this video, we'll introduce an interactive meeting method called Open Space Technology. It's a great method for groups that range from 5 to 5,000 people. This method that was created by Harrison Owen is worth trying out. To show you how to use it, I'll take you to Bangkok, where I led a meeting for over 100 people. It was a beautiful sunny morning in Bangkok, but I wasn't there for the beaches. I was sitting in a large underground conference room. I was with hundreds of other passionate business professionals, and we all were attending the Conference of Organizational Transformation. I was doing more than just attending this large meeting. I was leading it. I welcomed everybody to the meeting and announced the theme for the day, transformation. Then I showed everyone the meeting schedule. In addition to a schedule for the meeting, we have a few more things. We'll need a law and some principles. Thankfully, I have thought of these things in advance, and I have them written on the wall there. I said that as I pointed to the large signs posted on the huge wall of the conference room. First, I present you to the law of 2 feet. Now, the law of 2 feet states that you always have to go where you can contribute the most. I explained the law a bit more and said, you can attend whatever meetings you like, and you can move whenever you want. Trust your 2 feet to take you to where you need to go. In addition to the law, we have 4 principles which are written on the wall for you to read. Whoever comes, they're the right people. Means that you are empowered to decide the question at hand. You don't need to wait for anyone. Whatever happens is the only thing that could have happened. Signifies that you are free to choose your way of working. Just make sure you get results. Whenever it starts is the right time. Meetings do not always start on time here. We're flexible. It's over when it's over. It does not make sense to stay in a meeting if you feel that the issue is already discussed. Once everyone had read the rules, I continued to explain the meeting roles. We have 3 distinct meeting roles for open space technology. They are the butterfly, the bumblebee, and the convener. The butterfly is beautiful and floats around as it pleases. Butterflies might choose to enjoy a cup of coffee instead of attending a meeting, but they might provide a key insight while sipping on their cappuccino. Normally, they mind their own business and drift around the meetings as they please. The bumblebee moves with purpose. They are eager to participate in multiple meetings, and they zip around and spread information from meeting to meeting. They play the very important role of an information spreader. The convener is the person who suggests a meeting topic. By doing so, they become responsible for that meeting and making sure that the issue is resolved. They might delegate the role of convener if they want to move to a different meeting, but they are still responsible for the results at the end of the day. The group was following along closely, so I kept on explaining. Let me show you how to become a convener. You pick up a piece of paper and a marker and write down a meeting topic and your name on that piece of paper. Next, you come to the front, state your name, and briefly present your topic. Now, on the wall, you see a time and space matrix with Post-it notes. Each Post-it note has a time and a color, which matches a room marked with the same color Post-it note. This indicates to you where the meeting is taking place. You take one of those Post-it notes to reserve a time and place and stick it with your meeting topic on the wall. Now everybody can see when and where your meeting will be held. The participants came up with dozens of meeting topics related to psychology of change, real-life transformation cases, role of change agents dealing with change resistance, and other types of organizational change. When there were no more new topics, I asked everyone to sign their name next to the meetings they wanted to attend. One meeting attendee looked like they were struggling to choose between meetings and asked if they could sign up for a few different meetings. You can sign up for as many meetings as you want to attend. When the meeting starts, you let your feet decide, I answered. Everything was understood, and it was time to get going. The meeting started. Now the participants were organizing themselves, and most of my work was done. I went to pour myself a cup of coffee and go chat with the rest of the butterflies. After 2 sets of meetings, it was time to announce the actioning stage of the meeting. We have lots of great solutions on the walls, and it would be a pity if they weren't remembered. Now you have an opportunity for action planning. You see all results from the meetings on the walls. Take some time to review them and get to know what happened. Add action points. You may connect with anyone in the room to agree on common actions. My dear friends, you can get started. After the actioning stage, we were back sitting in a circle. It was time for the closing ceremony. I announced to the group that we would close the day with a talking stick ceremony. Here's how the talking stick works. We pass the stick around, and whomever holds it can talk without interruption. Let's give it a try. I passed the stick to an elderly Thai gentleman who was wearing a bow tie. He took the stick and said, "I am totally astonished. I came to this conference not knowing a single one of you, and now I feel I made a lot of new friends that I will take with me long after this conference ends. I have had a long career as a consultant and writer, and I was pleasantly surprised because I learned something from every meeting that I attended." The stick went around the room and finally ended up back in my hand. The meeting was a success, largely thanks to open space technology. Open space technology tends to give birth to deep and productive small group discussions. During open space technology meetings, people self-organize to attend topics that they can contribute to. This is especially useful when there's complexity and topics aren't equally important to all participants. When everyone is free to spend their time by doing something productive, they will be motivated and not feel that their time is wasted. Open space technology is often used for deepening understanding and connecting people in seminars. I like to apply it for reviewing and to energize people around complex organizational changes. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos about essential facilitation tools and tips.